All right, what is up? Is that Bobby Big Wheels in here? Bobby Big Wheels, nice work. What's up, Gant? Impossible Tank. Man, I gotta be honest with you. Yeah, I would have loved to be on the right side of that game last night. That would have been a lot of fun, but I was not. Who did anybody have Scataboo? What's up, Coocher? Cincinnati released job. Yeah, Impossible Tank. Dude, it was I mean, you talk about calling that game as wrong as I could have possibly called it. Like I had it going the pass game for the Giants going through the tight ends and the Eagles playing from ahead. That did not happen. The Eagles did not play from ahead. The Giants did, and the tight ends were literally an afterthought. I mean, Theo got targeted. I mean, the one catch that he almost had, I think on the first drive he had one. J Mac, I don't think Bellinger even Cincinnati released Joe Burrow. What? What does that say? Gant, what are you saying? You said Cincinnati released Joe Burrow? I don't know. Yeah. Joe Flacco. Yeah. I don't know what we're talking about. It says Joe Burrow got released. Joe Burrow did not get released. Like, so that's that. Yeah. Wrong chat. All right. Yeah. No. So yeah, Joe Burrow did not get released. I have no idea. Yeah, I don't even I don't even know like how you type that. Gant. Like, what? Are you all right, bro? Yeah. So, anyways, back to the game last night. What the hell was I even saying? Oh, so I had it going to the tight end, and it did not. I don't think Ballinger even got targeted. I mean, I know it was a low bar to go over, but it was. I mean, that was just brutal to watch. You know, the worst part is those games are during bowling, so you're bowling and you're literally like getting your balls kicked in while you're bowling. Never fun, dude. Never fun. But yeah, you know, the original build, Kucher, it would have lost because it had Theo Johnson 3+, but it was Theo Johnson 3+, Wandale 4+. And I went away from it because I got so stuck on the tight end. I don't even know where I was getting that from, but they kind of look like the Bills with Josh Allen, the Giants. I mean, I'm not saying darts Josh Allen, but I'm saying what they're trying to do. It kind of looks like a Bills type of off, like where it's pretty much everybody. What's up, Jeff? Yeah, no, I was all over Bellinger. I thought Bellinger was catching 3 balls. I thought it was going to be awesome, but it is what it is. So I'm just going to rein it in. It sucks when it's a Thursday game this part of the season because there's no NBA. So it makes it like super difficult because there's nothing, like there's no going back. You know what I mean? You can't just like go back and get anything. But yeah. Yeah, and then watching Darton's Scataboo, dude, that would have been so fun to have them, but I did not. So it is what it is. You just kind of move on. That's why you bet units. You know what I mean? Like so you lost 2 units. Like obviously that sucks losing 2 units, but at the same time it's 2 you have 90 like 8% of your bankroll left. Do you know what I mean? Like so you're okay. Like there's nothing to worry about. I saw the people jumping on Rowdy, the kid that was in the Thunderdome last Friday. I mean, they were killing him. They were killing him. Oh, you ban guys, Gant? You're gonna run out of people to bet on, bro. You just gotta go get your money back. Like, you gotta realize it wasn't Barkley. Like, if you took him, you made a bad read. That was on you. You know what I mean? I don't think Chet's playing. Not tonight, Jeff. He will be though. Yeah, like I'm not mad at. I was more mad at myself. You know what I mean? Like, what was I thinking? Like, I gotta lock in. But with a new weekend, new opportunity. So what we'll do is let's hit MLB. Just tie that up real quick. There's only one game. But yeah, no, I mean, Sam G. Sometimes guys have bad games. It is what it is. But they're killing Rowdy for missing that. And one thing I thought was interesting, it has nothing to do with Rowdy. It was people were legit. I think they're serious. They're like, dude, I'm broke after those last few picks. And you're like, how? Like, you're like, that ain't on Rowdy. You know what I'm saying? That's on you. Like, if you lost your bankroll on 3 picks, like, you never had a chance to begin with. Like, what are you doing? Break it up into units, fight the battle. It's a long game. You literally are going to bet every day this year, most likely. So you need a strategy that matches that. You know what I'm saying? So what's up, Shalir? So my strategy is always just 1%. It's the most basic bankroll management system there is, but you take your whole bankroll, divide it by 100. So if you get 10K, divide by 100, that's $100. So you have 100 $100 units. So think of it as like chips. You know what I'm saying? So you have 100 chips. They're all worth $100 each. Now you bet your $100, on each bet that you make. If you lose 5 in a row, you literally have 95% of your bankroll left. Like, you shouldn't be crying on Twitter. You're fine. It sucks losing 5 in a row, but like, anyone who's done this for any amount of time knows that that's gonna happen. Like, you're gonna go through runs where it's just like, yeah, that was a dumb bet, and then you should be able to move on. You should almost be able to laugh, like, even though it's not funny. But anyways, yeah, think of your last 2 weeks, right? So 2 weeks ago, look, like, if you list your bets on like a spreadsheet or something, look on there. You know what I'm saying? Look on there from 2 weeks ago. You're gonna remember bets, or look at your last like loss that like got you, and think about it now. It's like you don't even care about that loss. That was forever ago. So who cares? You know what I'm saying? Like, you just kind of move on. Nice, Jeff. Whatchamacallit would probably like the dollhouse. Dude, he's a better spoken Tommy G. That's funny. No, I think some of them are trolling Marco, but I'm saying there are guys that are serious about, like, they're dead serious. Like, I get DMs all the time, like, dude, you just cost me, and you're like, or it'll be like, dude, this post costs people so much money, and you're like, dude, it's all of them together. It's not like one post. You know what I'm saying? Like that, they're all the equal. And that's the non-sexy part about sports betting is like they're not all wins. You know what I mean? And like when you grind it out, you'll have like a month and you'll make like 5 units. That's a pretty good month, but I mean, it's not doesn't change anything for you. You still got the same job, same house, same car, like nothing changed. Anyways, Scooble tonight versus Kirby. This one should be pretty easy because I'm not taking anybody to hit Scooble. Yeah, Sam G, that's what it is. I'll do the just the straights, bro. Like you can have your parlays, but I'm saying like your straights are, the 1 unit plays. The parlays are 0.25 units, 25% units. If you do that, you're gonna be fine. Yeah, I keep reading about the parlay. Ugh. All right, so Kirby against the Titans. Maybe there's something there. I don't know if we're doing anything about home runs today, guys. I'm not taking Scooble or anybody against Scooble. Like, good luck if you do. That doesn't mean he's not going to give up a home run. I'll say it's probably going to be to a righty. He might be, but I don't know. In an elimination, this is an elimination game, right? They're backs against the wall. Like, they're out if they lose. So, oh yeah, 2-2. Whoever wins this goes to the championship series. So, Scooble K's Kuchar is probably the best bet I see on this board. Let's go to the pitches. I mean, it matches. He'll get Suarez. If you want to do strikeouts on here, so what you do is you just go up there, change the market, and I'll show you. Suarez have struck out at least once in 9 of his last 10 games. Wait, it says 7 of 10. Oh, it's 1.5. Yeah. So, I mean, he struck out in 9 of his last 10 games. What's up, Barnaby? He's going to strike out. I mean, you could just go through. I'm not going to go through everybody, but you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I couldn't imagine taking anything other than Scooble strikeouts. The only problem is you have to go up to like 10 plus. So that sucks. Like, nobody wants to do that. I don't. Yeah, it's Kuchar, exactly. Yeah, 8.5 is like, I mean, you got to give 10 play. I mean, we don't really have. KC, what's up, dude? We were just talking about you yesterday, bro. The stream on Tuesdays and Thursdays is on the PropFinder channel. So if you guys didn't know that, that's where it is. And then for Kirby, I would leave. Dude, I don't know. Yeah, exactly. Annika. So you could, Anaka, you could go 2 guys to strike out once, but you got to find a place that lets you bet batter strikeouts and then let you move them. I don't know if DraftKings lets you do that. I don't think FanDuel even has batting strikeouts. But that's the way I would attack that. That's going to be brutal. Or you just do it live and you just on FanDuel once the order comes out, you just take them to strike out in there at bat, like right before they come up. So, yeah. But yeah, I'm not a big fan of this baseball game whatsoever. Yeah, there's Profit X, the live stream I do every day. It's like 10 minutes. I just throw out like 3 to 5 bangers. The last 2 days have sucked. We went 1 and 2 in each day. But I think before that there was a like an 8-day run of profits, which is not that's crazy. The total on this game is 5.5. Yeah, I don't Rapid Revolver. I don't know how like we get excited about betting home runs here. I mean, when we're looking Kirby sinker, I mean, we're really threading the needle here. We have PropFinder's awesome for pitch. Like it shows you pitches. So pitch mix you got breaks it down. I mean, we have this number right here, 9 and 6. I mean, so broken down between left-handers and right-handed batters. Kirby's given up 15 home runs in 126 at bats, which is not terrible, but I mean it's not good either. But it doesn't fit like the hey, let's target this guy. You know what I mean? Hard hit is another great stat, 45%. They kind of get the balls in the air. So righties, I guess, you know what I'm saying? Like, but it's a guess at best. I don't know if you're gonna pick the right guy to homer. I mean, I guess if you want to spray the right-handers for Detroit, you could do that. It just doesn't feel like a fun way to watch this game. So you're gonna do Suarez home run, okay? Good luck. Scooble, I mean, you got to go with a righty. I'm guessing he's given up 1 home run to a lefty this season. Cal Raleigh does have a homer against them, so there is that. I mean, you're getting Cal at Profit X. It's plus 370. So if you wanted to do that, you want to follow a narrative, like it's the Mariners at home to clinch to go to the championship series. But Scooble, I would say Scooble K's Raleigh home run. I'm not betting either one of those though. So Yeah, Kucher. You got to marry a narrative if you want to, like, I don't know, do this. I think I like to just it's Scooble, and then you go to the next game script. You know what I'm saying? Next thing. So you kind of cover all these different areas. But dude, I don't, I don't know. This is a tough one. Probably gonna have to bet it though, because it's that or college football. We got obviously no NFL tonight. So while I'm watching these things play out, I'll probably be finding NFL stuff for Sunday. So we should go through a couple games. What's up, Arbon? Pretty soon it'll be basketball season. So Friday will be nice. Anaka, I think he just has one off him in his career. Yeah, we got the WNBA last game, but I'm staying out of that. So I would say let's go to the NFL and we'll break down one of these games. I was thinking for fun's sake, Cowboys Panthers. J-Mac, we need a Friday, especially all right. So my theory is when you get your balls kicked in on Thursday night, the best thing is to wake up to an NBA slate to break down. You know what I mean? It's you know what I'm saying? Like hey Patrick, I agree with that, dude. Yeah. It's either he's really good or just really bad. But yeah, there's nothing like having an NBA slate to break down on a day after, like I said, you called 2 tight ends to go over their reception props and one didn't even get targeted. You don't want to think about that going into like the next Sunday game. You know what I'm trying to say? Like you got multiple days that you just are sitting there just feeling like, damn, dude, what was I doing? Yeah, Rabbit Revolver, that was. And then also too, like I think Dart and Scatterable were fun, and I didn't have any piece of that at all. You have to catch it early. Those games get worth betting after the. I don't know if I agree with that. I mean, you got to know what you're doing. Like you can't just keep betting the same guy over and over and over. Like after a while, it's crazy. Like you're gonna have to switch it up. But yeah, if you follow the ebbs and flows of the NBA, it's just like every other sport. Things change, and you just change with it. All right. First off, Dak. The only problem with this game is the Panthers should be you should be able to run on them, which is bad for us. Yeah. You know my take, Patrick? If they go over PRAs, they go over points. Rap Revolver, you'll be fine. I think the Cowboys, they're gonna be able to run on these guys, which that sucks. Because it kind of takes away their pass volume. I like to have a pass funnel. Those are the best. But we don't have one here. But I think Carolina can hang with these dudes because look at this. Oh, there's a lot of green. What's up, Brando? This is a lot of green. I mean, receiving yards a game to wide receivers, they're the worst in the NFL. Running backs, worst in the NFL. Tight ends, they're bottom 10. That's crazy. And you can run on them. So I think the Cowboys, if they play this from ahead, we can be in on the Panthers pass catching option like T-Mac, Tetaroa. I think that's how you say it. Thanks, Brando. I like the Profit X. I wish we would have won yesterday, though. We were one bet away again, second day in a row. So what you do is on these, though, you would click on T-Mac, right? And then go to Russian receiving. That shows you what he's done there. Receiving yards, receptions. I think he's a receiving yards guy. If you look, Garrett Wilson had 71. Look at, like, here's how they lay it out for you. So you can find out who is the alpha on the other one. You know what I mean? So Garrett Wilson, 71 yards. Who's the alpha here? Probably Dobbs. But Dobbs and Golden had 58 on them. They covered their line. See what their line was? 40.5. They went for 58. 44.5. He went for 58. That saves us so much time instead of having to go through all these game scripts. Hang on. Does he go throughout the season? Yep. Wandale went 142 on him, 167 for Neighbors. I mean, this is good. Luther Burden had 100, DJ Moore 21, 62 for Rome. So, I mean, guys are going over their numbers against them. I wish there's a way to go through and just do that. Like, I can't select it. You know what I'm saying? It moves the whole screen. Whatever. True Allah, what's up? So I don't know. So T-Mac, his receiving line 65.5 at Fanatics, it looks like. But this is another one that shows you all the books. Shows you the best number at the books that are available to you, which is awesome. Man, 65.5 is minus 125. Dude, Scatterbo was crazy bad last night. Like, he was just like, he's a tough dude. But I think they're right, though. Like, he's going to have to find a smarter way to run. They don't last that long, but man, they're fun to watch while they're here. What's up, Jorge? And then Bryce Young is another interesting thing for his passing yards. So you click on Bryce Young right there, bang, and then you go to passing yards. So he hasn't hit 215.5. It shows you which one. If you change this, it literally, my bad. It changes the bar graph, so you know he's gone over that number. But we don't want that minus 1 million shit. We want this 215.5. You hit join, Jorge. I think that you joined the channel, that money goes straight to the producer. Today we got Connor Allen and the Gambling God in there, so it should be a good show. But yeah, that's the way to watch all the recordings live. So Justin Fields 283, Jordan Love 337, Caleb Williams 298. That's the last three quarterbacks to play. 450 for Russell Wilson, who was benched. So do you trust Bryce Young? Because I think that the Cowboys can score on the Panthers defense. And if that's the case, I know he didn't do it against Atlanta, but they won that game like 30-0. He didn't really have to do anything. I tried to get Rowdy back, but then he big timed me. Like, he said something like, I have to see what I'm doing Friday, and then never responded. And then I asked him again the other day if he wanted to come back Friday, and he just never responded. So I don't know. I think he's gonna get manipulated by just people that don't have his best interest at heart. That's just my personal opinion. So that should be tough luck for Rowdy. But yeah, he just like ghosted. He didn't respond. He was very responsive early on when I first started DMing him, but he didn't have many followers. And then now that he's got, he just doesn't even respond to people. So who knows? What's up, Cam? It's time. Yeah, Bryce is done. So we'll see what happens. I wish him luck, though. I don't like all the hate he's getting. Last week against the Dolphins, I mean, 250. Like, how do you not get 215 and a half yards? I think Bryce, 200. Here, hang on. I can build this right now in FanDuel. I do not trust him, but I think they're getting Coker back, which could help. I think T-Mac is the receiver you want. Hang on, I'm building this in the background real quick. I'll tell you, because we might have it. Yeah, it's tough to win anytime, bro. I know the weather, they say it's going to be okay in Carolina. They're home dogs, which I like taking their like the quarterback of that team against a team like the Cowboys who give up the pass big time. Hang on. It's right in the description right here. I'm looking at it. It says join right by where it says Slop Slocks. Perez, Jorge. If you just click join, so it's, are you watching on a desktop? It's just a little button that just says join. Hang on. It says thank you channel members, and right next to it it'll say like join. I don't know how else to do it. It's right in the description. All right. Bang. All right. So Bryce Young, 200 plus is minus 174. And then receiving, you can go T-Mac 60 plus. That gets you plus 101. I don't know how that loses. You know what I'm saying? Like right there. I don't know how Bryce Young doesn't throw for 200 yards unless he is terrible. Because I do think the Cowboys score on them. And then if he throws for 200 yards, T-Mac is going to have 60 of that, I would think. So that's kind of what I'm looking at, judging by what this just showed me. So we'll go right back to here, 199. So 170 is where it's best. He hasn't done this in 3 games, but New England is a tough one. What's up, Three Kings? New England is a tough one. The Falcons, he didn't have to even throw the ball, but 198 against the Dolphins, that would have sucked. I mean, he's 2 yards short to get 2 yards short, but I mean, no, Brando, he played like the whole game. They never targeted him once. So yeah, the ladder, I'm not sure. I'm guessing 1:00 Sunday. So that's kind of where I'm at right there. I don't know how. Like I said, 283 for Fields, 337 for Love, 298 for Williams, 450 for. I mean, they are going way over 200 against the Cowboys. Like they're. I don't know. I mean, you can run on them, I get, but I just think we get into a game script situation where you have to. You know what I'm saying? You have to throw to stay in the game, and I think that they will have success throwing the ball. I just hate going with Young because I don't think he's good. Other side of that, we could go Dak with Pickens, but I think that Javonte Williams could have. So go up here to rushing yards. I mean, he goes over this all the time, like all the time. So that's crazy. And then against the Panthers, though, if you look, I mean, that's crazy. Nobody really got it. I mean, maybe this is a Cowboys passing situation. What's Pickens' number? So you go up here, hit receiving yards, and you get the bar graph that's based on whatever number shown here. If you don't have PropFinder, I'm telling you, use it all weekend. Like it's legit. There's a link in the description. Promo code Slop. It's like $10 a month. I would grab it. But Waddle just went for $110 against these guys. Diggs went for 101. The Falcons, I have no idea what happened here. But I mean, your alpha could get you 100. I truly believe that. I think Bryce Young can get you 200 yards, and I think T-Mac gets 60 of that. If he throws for 200, T-Mac's probably getting 60. So I think we stay there. That'll be the move. That'll be the secret ladder from here, okay? Yeah. Rapper Revolver, dude. PropFinder is my favorite app. It's insane. So I don't know. That's where I'm at right there. I think Bryce Young here. We'll go back to here. People don't like the 2-leg parlays. I like them when they're extremely correlated. We're probably getting ripped off on whatchamacallit on the correlation. That's gonna happen just because. But if I don't know, if you call it right, I don't mind even money. I'll pay for that. We make decisions on the price, you know what I mean, whether that's good for us or not. I think by Sunday, we won't be able to bet this for even money like this. It's plus 101. You know? So there's that. I'll look real quick on DK and let you know what it is on that. Minus 105. So yeah, I think the Broncos can win again. They're a good team. So it's best played here, plus 101. I kind of want to hammer that right now. Jorge, bye week's already started. Bye weeks are already a thing. I mean, he's done this in every game except the one they won by 30 points. So I'm in. Hang on, let me send this to the people in Dump Club. It'll be on Juice Reel too in just a second. Yeah, so from this show we've got one, but we got to keep it between us. It's just for us and the people. I mean, how does Bryce Young not throw for 200 yards? And if he does, you know what I'm saying? I don't understand. How? What are we doing? All right, guys, that's gonna do it. again, PropFinder, there's numbers like this for every game. Every single game. All right. So check it out. I think you're going to love it. I'll be honest with you. I do. We'll just find all kinds of stuff. Here's the problem. There's a lot of zone there, but against zone, he eats too. He's better against man, I guess, but I don't know. But anyways, link in the description, promo code Slop. Get it. Use it all weekend. It's like $10 a month. You're going to use it for the rest of the year. I'm telling you, because NBA is coming up, and then we'll be right back into MLB. So this app is a must-have for anybody that does what we do. I would say use it. I'll talk to all of you later. The Thunderdome's coming up. We're going to record it at 11. It'll be out by noonish. So be on the lookout for that. Subscribe to the channel, and I will see all of you Monday morning. Have a great day. Thanks for watching, everybody.